Hi guys and welcome back. Today we're going to do a different type of video, and that is the beauty scenario tag, because I was tagged by Leanne Says here on YouTube. If you haven't seen her videos, you should definitely check them out. So this is going to be a random tag video where I answer questions, and like I said, I always like these ones because they remind me of the prehistoric MySpace days where you answered like surveys and the bulletins and stuff. Do you remember that? Am I too old? Let's move on. If you're a guy and you're not into the beauty things, hopefully you'll find this funny or just entertaining a little bit. I don't know how funny. We'll just see. I don't know how to rate a movie before you see it. This isn't a movie. Nowhere near that level. Just randomly weird. So let's get on with the questions, and I'm going to be looking at my phone because they are scenarios, so they are very thorough questions, like, oh my gosh, would this ever happen to my real life? First question being, you have to get rid of all your foundations. You can only keep one high-end and one drugstore, which means really cheap girl or really expensive and nice and something that's like partially of my full paycheck. Let's go with the rich and famous, and that is the Tarte Amazonian Air Buki brush thing. It comes with this expensive brush. They both look like they were made in some Amazonian forest by a gypsy warrior or something. They're beautiful, and it's a mineral powder thing. If you have oily skin, this for the summer might work for you. It's a full coverage though, so watch out. You don't want to look like a cake face. But it is just good. It looks better throughout the day on some people it leaves oily. You'll just have to see. It is so expensive, it almost made me cry in the middle of Sephora. Like legit tears. I feel bad when I buy expensive things, I'm sorry. And I feel like I have to apologize to strangers. And for my drugstore choice, this isn't from a drugstore because you can't get in the States. If you can, let me know. I have to get this online from an Asian country, but it's the Aqua Petite Jelly BB Cream, and Holika Holika is the brand. It literally looks like, I mean, handcrafted for mermaids deep down in the ocean. I've talked about this before probably. It is best for pasty of white, almost paper-like, Casperly white ghost people's skin colors, and it's really good in the summer because it feels like magically just liquidy. It's almost like the jelly you spread in your peanut butter and jelly, but not sticky. It's a cooling effect. That sounds weird, but it's nice. It's good. It's like $13. It's not that bad. That's like a drugstore price, I think. Next scenario question is, you go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach it, the subject, or just ignore it completely? It all depends. She might be a little bit in a mood because I am late for literally everything in my life. My parents say I'm going to be late for my own funeral and my own wedding. I would probably tell her. It definitely depends on the situation, on how she is. I know a lot of people probably give that answer when they do this tag, but it really does. But I'm the type of person that would probably tell her, because if I had that, like, you know, lipstick outside the line, like it looked like I just melted a Crayola that day and smeared it on my face and all over my teeth, I would want someone to tell me. It's like toilet paper. Like, you need someone to tell you that you have origami just floating out of your pants or your skirt, because that is an embarrassment, and I would want someone to tell me, like, girl, you need to fix that. I don't want you to get embarrassed. I want to be that friend, because I want friends like that who would treat me that way. Next scenario being, ooh, these are getting interesting. You are feeling yourself. What? Oh, you're not feeling yourself and you need a pick-me-up. Better. We don't want to get too unrated for YouTube. Which lipstick would you put on to make yourself feel beautiful and like kawaii, kind of? Mine's not a lipstick. I have to admit, I'm more of a chapstick girl. I would go all day, every day with chapstick, real hard, not lipstick, because, I don't know, just my opinion. But if I had to choose a product, let me show you. If it was in the beauty section, it'd definitely be this that looks like, I mean, elementary school glue paste wants their paste back. That's what this looks like. It's a sponge applicator, age rewind treatment. That's a concealer. I need concealer like nobody's business. I have redness and I love it. It's like the thing that makes me feel like a human and not an alien that I feel most mornings. I'm not a morning person, so I slap this on with some powder. I am good to go. We could go on whatever adventure you want to go to. I'm ready if I have this and some coffee and some sleep. Next question being, I hope you're not annoyed by me looking at my phone. It's not distracting, because I need to read these intense scenarios. You go back in time, like Back to the Future, Doc Brown, I'm there. And you tell your teenage years, how would you do your hair and makeup differently? Makeup, I'd be like, just go as long as you need without wearing makeup, because you don't want to take that daily risk and have, I mean, it is like a policy that you need to pay for, and that's expensive. So I'd be like, lay off the makeup, but your hair, girl, you need Listen, I had some scraggly, very like pasted to my head, oily, frizzy hair. I would say you need some Frizz Ease serum, not the oily kind. You need to do it right. You need this thing called dry shampoo. We'll talk about it later in this video. Bless yourself with some dry shampoo because, let me tell you, it's one of the best products ever invented by human mankind. Next scenario being, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder-length Pixie Lott haircut. If you don't know who Pixie Lott is, she is a British amazing singer, but you get it wrong. Well, she gets it wrong. She gives you a pixie haircut. Do you A, smile, say thank you, and leave and then call your mom hysterically? Or do you cry in the chair and things get awkward? Or do you complain to the manager and demand for a refund? Listen, I am not all about the drama. I don't want to bring drama. I don't want to put out the drama, so I probably wouldn't like cry unless it was super horrible, because honestly I have a huge head and I would definitely look like, you know, like a lollipop or a Pez dispenser, because I've got a round face and with shorter hair, looking like a lollipop is what Lil Wayne would say. So I would probably calmly, I don't want to be mean, I would probably as nicely as I can say, "Dear manager, can I please get this fixed? You know, you could pay for some extensions to put in here. You could give me a refund. We could figure something out." Although if I put in extensions, I might look like I have, you know, a mullet. Next scenario is your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. What do you bring? Like the palette in your makeup bag. And honestly, I would be sitting on the floor in a ball, probably crying a little bit, getting a little hysterical because I get anxious because it takes me almost 2 hours just to get ready for a date. So I don't know how I'm gonna get packed for a trip. I would probably text them or definitely call them because I have so many questions like, where are we going? How long are we gonna go for? What's the weather gonna be like? What do I have to bring to wear? How much is this gonna cost? Like, are we gonna be gone for a long time? Everything in the book. But if it pertains to makeup palettes, let me just tell you. There's this brand in England called Sleek. I think it's from the UK. It is very cheap, affordable, and they have the most pigmented eyeshadows you have ever seen. Look, you hardly see them because I've hit the pan. I feel like a real makeup guru, like I'm not doing this right, holding the mirror because I don't want to blind you. Look at how much I've hit pan. This is so good. This is the all natural 601 palette. I need to buy me another one. These are so amazing. All their palettes are really good. I want to try their contouring kit and their eyebrow kit. I want everything. Even if I have it shipped to me, this is like around $13 US. Very affordable for how, like I said, pigmented and wonderful just the consistency of the eyeshadows are. I feel like I'm talking about wine or something delicious, but they're just eyeshadows you plop on your face. Next scenario is your house has been robbed. Oh no. Don't worry, everything is safe, yes. But your beauty stash has been raided. What product do you really hope is safe? Honestly, everything I could rebuy, but there's this one thing. I don't know, if you live in the States and you know somewhere else other than Urban Outfitters to get this, tell me, please, because it is one of my holy grails. I use this almost every single day other than the days I wash my hair. But girls, if you use dry shampoo, this stuff, the Batiste, guys too, this will make your hair last longer past the showering or washing your hair days. Don't ask someone, like when they use this stuff, how long it's been since I washed their hair. That sounds gross, but this works for texturizing, volumizing, getting rid of the oil, making your hair just look fluffy and gorgeous. It smells amazing. This Sassy and Wild one, oh my goodness. It is the best dry shampoo ever. The second one is Dove and it's a lot cheaper. It's like $3. This one is almost $10. But let me tell you, it is worth it. Don't get this one. I recently tried this one. It's a teal and silver thing. It looks like a magic like cleaning product. And let me just tell you, this smells like rat poison. I'm guessing this is what rat poison smells like. It is so not worth it. It's not as strong and powerful and wonderful as this, so don't get this, get this. The cheetah print, fierce, beautiful, sassy, and wild with the like little cheetah claws on it. This one, if you can find it, get it and tell me if there's somewhere other than Urban Outfitters to get this, because listen, wandering through the land and store of the hipsters to get this, even though I love Urban Outfitters, it is a task. Next question is, your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them if you could repurchase them or if they could repurchase it is what I mean, or do you secretly do the same to theirs? Listen, I am not here for revenge. I am all against doing revenge. It's rarely necessary, so I wouldn't do the same thing to their things, and honestly, why are they borrowing my makeup? I would just buy it for them if it's not like an $80 face primer or something insane. Like, makeup is like a personal thing. You know, you put it on your eyes and your pores, on your skin. It's like the human juices combining. If you share makeup, that sounds nasty, but it's like, no. I have allergies on my eyes, on my skin. I'm allergic to almost everything in the world. I don't know if they would be borrowing my makeup, but if they did, if we're really close friends, I'd be like, girl, what tornado did you put this through? Did you meet the Wicked Witch of the West during this? Like, what happened? Was there another earthquake and this was like your only thing protecting you? Is my makeup palettes? But those are my answers for the beauty scenario tag, and I definitely tag you guys. The questions to the tag will be down below, and if I had to pick someone, I would definitely tag Miles J again because I love his answers to things. If you guys are doing this tag, you sending me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, everywhere. I'm on everything almost all the time because I have no life and you guys are my only friends practically. That sounds very sad, me sitting in a room talking alone about this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am definitely doing more art videos to come. It'll be here. You can follow me on Twitter definitely because those where all the videos go on very first place it goes. But I will see you soon and I love you all. Bye.